everyone, it's Darby from rejoiceandcreate.com, and for Christmas 2017 I have a very quick little favor for you. It's a Ghirardelli chocolate, and they're made with the largest of the Lots of Labels framelits. Now for this one I used Sahara Sand cardstock. I used the gold foil for the scalloped oval, very vanilla for the sentiment oval, and I actually embossed that with gold. I used a scrap of the metallic edge ribbon, the gold metallic edge ribbon, and it was only about 3 to 4 inches. I used some of the scraps I had left over from other projects. And for my embellishment, I just used one of the leaves and the berry sprigs from the Pretty Pines. Now for this one, it was very similar, except for I used crumb cake, and I used real red, and I stamped the Merry Christmas from the Merry Cafe set, and I used the Merry and the Christmas in real red. And I also used the Year of Cheer washi on this one. But I think I'd like to aim for one that's more of a New Year's, perhaps, if you want to use them for favors for your New Year's party. So for this time I'm going to use a label cut out of Night of Navy. And for my scalloped oval, I'm going to use a scrap of silver foil paper. I have a scrap of metallic edge ribbon that's silver. And I have a scrap of Whisper White for the sentiment, and I think I'll use some snowflakes to embellish it this time. So let's see how that works. Okay, so there's just some very easy scoring for the label, and I used this as my guide. So this, I call it the shoulder, but it's the point here on there, and I lined that one up at the 2-inch mark, and I scored. And then I moved it over to the 2 1/4 inch mark and scored again. Okay, so we'll go ahead and fold those. So for this one, because I'm aiming it more for New Year's than Christmas, I'm going to use the snowflake from the Seasonal Tags Framelits dies. And I was trying to decide whether to use 1 or 2. And I think I'm going to use 2. I'll just pop one of them up on the mini dimensional. So let me go ahead and get a glue dot and put that down. And I'll put that a little bit off to the left side. And then I'm just going to cut a tiny piece of the mini dimensional and put it on the back of my other snowflake. So I cut a half of a mini dimensional. I'm going to put it right on the back of this snowflake and pop it up over there. Okay, now what I'm going to do is take my Ghirardelli and I'll put it right in. And I'm going to use a glue dot to hold it on the back. So I'll just put it on the top part of the back and then center it right in that score line. And it should be just narrower than the label. Okay. And now what we'll do is just take our washi tape. Now you could use the Year of Cheer washi tape, that would be very festive, but I'm going to use up some of my retired washi tape, and it's actually the, let's see, what did I write in there? The Floral Boutique. So go ahead and close that up and center it on that bottom part where there's more like a rectangle looking, and I kind of centered it top to bottom. And let me just cut a little bit of that off so I can swing it around the back. And I just try to line up my washi tape when I get around to the back and cut it off at a neat angle. Alright, so now I'll take some Night of Navy and my scrap of Whisper White, and I'm going to stamp the Celebrate. A Wonderful Year. And let me go ahead and cut that out with my smallest layering oval, and I'll use a scrap of silver foil paper to cut out the smallest scallop layering oval, and I'll be right back. Alright, so here are my 2 pieces, and I'm going to put some fast fuse on the back of my sentiment. And then I'll use a couple of dimensionals and we're going to center it right in that little decorative scalloped area of the label. Okay, now to finish it off, I have my scrap of silver metallic edge ribbon, and I'm just going to tie it in a knot. And then I'll stick a glue dot on it. I'll center it right above my sentiment. And then make the edges nice. Okay, so you can see that I changed my second white snowflake to actually a silver foil snowflake. I felt I was losing my second snowflake in the first one and it wasn't being separated enough to see that there were 2 there. It just looked like a jumble. So that's my quick and easy project, a Ghirardelli lots of labels treat holder. And they go very quickly, and you can use up a lot of your scraps. If you have scraps of your foil paper, or of your beautiful ribbons, even of your washi tape, you can use those up in this project. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you give it a try. And if you need more information, please go to rejoiceandcreate.com. And until we meet again, I hope your days are blessed. Bye!